Shakespeare made simple with artificial intelligence. Hello, in this video I will show you how to use the artificial intelligence capabilities of Microsoft Bing Chat to help you study Shakespeare and make Shakespeare simple and easy to understand. First, download and install the Microsoft Edge browser. Then, open the Microsoft Bing webpage at bing.com. At the top of the bing.com webpage is a blue button for chat. Click the blue chat button, and this will take you to the Microsoft Bing Chat Artificial Intelligence webpage, which is powered with OpenAI GPT-4. First, select the precise conversation style. Precise. In order for the artificial intelligence to generate answers for us, we must program the artificial intelligence. We do this with prompts. Prompts are our requests to the artificial intelligence to carry out actions. The 10 prompts that I will use in this video are on the list on the right side of your screen, which will be posted in the description box below this video, as well as other useful Shakespeare web resources. So the first prompt is job description of an English professor. At the bottom of the Microsoft Artificial Intelligence webpage is a prompt box. This is where we put our prompts. Job description of an English professor. Press enter. And the Microsoft Artificial Intelligence gives us a description of the job duties of an English professor. Second prompt, who was Shakespeare? Press enter. So with the first two prompts, I'm giving the Microsoft Artificial Intelligence context, a reference, and a job description. So the purposes of this conversation, I want the artificial intelligence to act as if it's an English professor. So I'm taking preliminary steps to move in that direction. Also important, if we want to have optimal answers, we'd like for it to draw its responses from the original source material. To get that, we can also ask it to search the web for the entire play of Romeo and Juliet. There's several options online. The shakespeare.mit.edu webpage has a free copy of the entire Romeo and Juliet play. So this is the entire Romeo and Juliet play. I'm going to copy the link. And this is the link that I paste into my prompts because I want the Microsoft Artificial Intelligence to use that link as its source material. So looking at prompt number 4, I'm asking the artificial intelligence to act as if it's an English professor and then summarize the following page in 3 sentences. So I'm asking it to summarize in 3 sentences the text that is on this page, which has the entire play. Go to the Microsoft Bing Chat webpage at the bottom prompt box, paste this prompt in the box, press enter. I'm doing this because I want it to process the official source material. And here is the Microsoft AI answer. It is summarizing this text correctly identifies it as Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare and gives a summary of the play. Now we have the context, the reference. We've given the artificial intelligence a persona and identity with duties under job description, and we've had it identify the source material. Now we can start getting it to give us various answers that will help us study Shakespeare. Prompt number 5 is the beginning of our study guide generation using this setup. So prompt number 5 reads, act as if you were an English professor and outline the following. So now I wanted to outline the give me an outline of this play. So this is one of the things that we can ask it to do. We can ask it to summarize the play. We can ask for it to outline the play. And here's an outline of the play. So it gives us, very nice, it's giving us an outline of the play. We can also put key takeaways. Power of love, role of fate. So key takeaways. We can also ask for a synopsis of each act of Romeo and Juliet. Here, instead of putting the link, now I will actually put William Shakespeare's full name and the play's title. Press enter. And Microsoft's artificial intelligence is giving us a synopsis or a summary of each one of these acts. This is very useful. So this would actually be a very good starting point for a more detailed study of the text of the play. Now in the answer box, there's a button for sharing. There's a button to export to Word, PDF, or text, and there's also a button to copy. We can also ask for 5 famous quotes. So I put 5 to limit it because it can actually give me more quotes. So you can put 5, 10, 20 different quotes. Knowing famous quotes is an important part of studying Shakespeare. Now let's say we come across a part of the play that we have a hard time understanding and we want it to translate it into modern English. We can do that with prompt number 9. In prompt number 9, I'm going to ask it to paraphrase a part of the play. The prompt reads, act as if you are an English professor and you use modern English with simple sentences. Paraphrase the following. And then I'm going to insert the text that I want paraphrased. So this is Act 1. I want it to paraphrase the prologue. So I'm going to insert that into my prompt. Copy the whole prompt, including the clipping from the play, paste it into the prompt box, and we're going to have it paraphrase as if it's an English professor, but using modern English with simple sentences. So what it just did here was it took the prologue and then paraphrased it in using simple modern English. So the Microsoft Artificial Intelligence webpage is linked up to the Bing search engine, so we can include search questions into the chat conversation. For example, prompt number 5, list of Romeo and Juliet movies, would give us a list of some of the Romeo and Juliet movies that are out there. And watching the movies, hearing the audio, watching the actors gives us additional modalities to understand this play. Now what I want to do is show you some web resources that are useful for Shakespeare study. And all of these web addresses will be in the description box below. MIT University has a webpage, shakespeare.mit.edu, that has the complete works of William Shakespeare, including Romeo and Juliet, and in their entirety. Folger.edu also has Shakespeare's works. Here's Romeo and Juliet. You can download the entire play. So what I like about this page is it also has a list of characters. At the top of, when you click on the left side entire play, it has a synopsis of the whole play. And when you click on a specific act and scene, it will have a synopsis of that act and scene. So before you enter into it, you can read it to help understand. This web page here, No Sweat Shakespeare, actually has the original text of Romeo and Juliet, but it also has, them side by side. It has on the left side Romeo and Juliet in modern English, and on the right side it has the original text. For example, for Act 1, Scene 1, it has in the first line, it was sizzling. It was hot, sizzling, even at 8 o'clock. So it's translating scene by scene the original text into modern English. This is a very useful resource to check out, No Sweat Shakespeare. Similarly, Sparks Notes has a book called No Fear Shakespeare. It's a book series. Romeo and Juliet, and it's laid out the same way. On one side, you will have the original text, and on the other side, you'll have the modern English translation. There's been various movie portrayals of Romeo and Juliet. If you go to youtube.com and type in Romeo and Juliet movie, there's actually a free movie on the channel Movie Central, Romeo and Juliet full movie, and this will help you visualize the Romeo and Juliet play. So all of the prompts and web resource links will be in the description box below to help you study Shakespeare.